Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you guys clicked the link. So go ahead while you're here, like, comment, and subscribe. Wait to comment. Don't just be saying stuff right now. Wait to the end of the video because I'm going to see how you feel about it after I'm done with it, okay? Okay. Alright, so when I put on my glasses, we're not going to be doing much movement. I'm going to be doing a little bit of talking and discussing with you guys. And today we're tackling myths and more misconceptions, but this time just about working out and building a healthy lifestyle in general. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cover a few things. Like I said, misconceptions and myths about the gym and building the healthy lifestyle. This is such an old and overdue video. And matter of fact, you really can't cover all of them in one video. So I'm going to cover about 5 of them. And I'm definitely going to do a part 2 because it's needed. Okay? All right. First one is you can get too old to be healthy. Oh, wow. Okay. So I have had the pleasure, the honor of training women and men, predominantly women though, and I've been blessed to have clients who are in their 60s, moving well, very vibrant, also very ahead when it comes to their friend groups because of their movement, because of their eating habits, and it makes the difference. There is no age that you can stop yourself from getting and being a healthy individual. I don't care if you're 56. I don't care if you're 72. You have the power to take advantage of your life. And the wonderful thing about our bodies is that they always give us a chance. Our body gives us plenty of chances, and it forewarns us. Okay? A lot of times we don't take the precautions. We don't know the signals that our body gives us. But building that healthy lifestyle gives us the opportunity to be able to listen a little bit better than what you would have prior to. So there is no age limit to working out, to building a healthy lifestyle. Okay, number 2, any liquid is good for substituting water. No, it isn't. No, it isn't, you guys. So to all of my really big health freaks, and that's in a good way, I'm not going to be specific in what type of water. At this point, I'm making this for people who may be in food deserts. So they may not have access to the best of water, and they may not have the funds to get that. I'm talking to you. You need to be drinking at least 6 bottles of water a day, 64 ounces a day. A day. Okay? We need water. We don't need Crystal Light. We don't need all your sweeteners and whatever else you put inside of the water that's not the water. Get you a spritzer. They got all type of replacements, people. But we need the water intake. Your body, our bodies are suffering because we don't drink water. You eat junk and you drink juice. Or you say not Pedialyte doesn't count as water. Any of the Crystal Lights don't count as water. Water is water. Put some lemon in your water, lime in your water, cucumber, mint, however you want to infuse it. I'm not limiting you, but you better just start getting it down. For my women, pH balances, this type of stuff counts. If you're younger and you're looking at this, start thinking about this. This type of stuff is important. And not all the time when we go and get checkups are they going to address these things. Number 3, eating less than 1,200 calories is the way to go. Listen here. Come in closer. Don't you go into a calorie deficit of that magnitude to try to make sure you have this body shape, this body type, this body goal. Okay? Let's break it down into meals. You want to be eating, for my active, overactive people. These are athletes. These are my people who have high metabolism. So eating more creates a higher metabolism. I'm going to say that again. Eating more creates a higher metabolism. Let's read the definition of metabolism, okay? Metabolism is the sum of the physical and chemical process in an organism by which its material substance is produced, maintained, and destroyed, by which energy is made available. So, a lot of times when we're tired throughout the day, my people who go from work, come home, have no activity, eat maybe once a day, maybe twice a day, but meal portions are very big, and right after you finish eating, within an hour or two, you're asleep. These are my people who have a slower metabolism. We want to speed that up, okay? The more you eat, the more hungry you are, okay? The more activity you produce, your body is using those nutrients that you are putting in, because we're cars. It's using that gas, doing whatever it needs to be done, and needing more gas, needing more fuel. Number 4, you need a gym to get fit and exercise. No, you don't, mamas. And no, you don't, papas. you don't. One of the reasons why I love fitness is because you can do it anywhere. And on this YouTube channel, I provide all type of workouts with no equipment. You don't need anything to work out. Depending on what your goal is, and we'll go into that in the next video, that will let you know on what you need to train with and how you need to train. Yoga is an awesome way to stay in shape. Awesome way to stay in shape. You want to be able to move around and feel good about yourself. Get some Zumba classes. You know, if it's line dancing that you want to do. I'm in the South, so there's so many different ways that you can become active. There's stripper pole classes that people have. They have full-blown dance classes, heel classes. These are all ways to stay active. Try them out. As scary as it is, staying in a box unhappy with yourself is so much worse. You don't want to limit yourself to what you can possibly do if you are so afraid to step outside of that box, outside of that safe haven that you've been so accustomed to doing and using as an excuse. Let's be honest. Last one, because I'm just going to show you guys, because this is going to prompt, of course, the next video, and to be continued. But training with weights will make you too muscle build. Training with weights of any spectrum will, for women, make you man build, make you manly, make you look aggressive. So there's different goals that everyone has. A lot of the times, women want to tone up, okay? This is losing that excess body fat. A lot of times, strength training, because there's no other way to quote-unquote tone up unless you lift weights, unless you're doing plyometrics, calisthenics, unless you're doing certain type of training that requires massive energy in dynamic ways, you have to use weights. And even then, your body has to recover. You have to use weights. And using weights, to whatever degree, you have to first have a little bit of knowledge, but you have to know that just picking up weights don't just make you muscle man or muscle built or man-like. In those times when you see those women who have more of a body physique that is shoulder top heavy, chest heavy, they compete. And that is what the look is going for. So in those cases, you really can't even judge it with that type of vibe, because they're not doing the same thing. They're training for their Olympics. They're getting ready for their own stuff. I mean, it goes into the Olympics when it comes to competing in body weight training. I mean, in bodybuilding, like the extremities of all of the things that it can go into. Those are the people that you see that have those body types. These people dedicate hours and hours and hours to these muscle groups. That's how they obtain it. A typical person who's training 3 to 4 times a week, lifting weights maybe 2 to 3 times out of that week, if that, correctly at that, you're not going to obtain her, girl. You're not going to get it. So go ahead and cancel that out. Go ahead, as hard as it is, and everyone has told you, men have even said it multiple times, like they know what the hell they talking about, when most of the time the men don't know what the hell they doing in the gym, girls. But don't sit here and let the misconceptions of other people and opinions of other people stop you from picking up that weight. I can show you multiple women that have bodies that you want, or they train the women that you want bodies like. I'm trying to make sure we live a little longer, to ensure that we can get off half the pills that we're taking, that we can make better decisions for our families, for the generations to come, so that we're not doing the same thing. Misconceptions are just those rumors, things that one person took. From what we say, we took it to the hood. It take one room to go to the hood and say something. One coach who don't know what he talking about. Let's get real. I need us to know that our health is really important, and our bodies are amazing vehicles. Okay? There are a lot of things that we're capable of doing that we rest on and that we are a little lazy about, which is fine. We'll all take accountability for that, or will we? Because that's really the only way that we're going to kind of get better at this type of thing. Now, I could put this video out, and I love sharing information on what I learned. Give yourself the opportunity to change a few of those habits this month. You know, we talk about, and this is, we're exalting how beautiful we are, how amazing we are, the history that we carry, what we've experienced, what we've been through and survived. Y'all, give your body a chance to prove yourself right. I would love for a lot of us to put down half the pills that we're taking if it has something to do with our body. And I would love for us to be sharper in our movement, to be able to move around and chase after your children and grandchildren and not be tired. And I would love to see more of us at the park. I would love to see us being more active and taking our health more serious, because it's something that continues. And we can blame genetics and say that, oh, high cholesterol, high blood pressure runs in my family. Or we can make the proper changes to make the change. I know we can do it. And I'm on our ass until we do it. I'm on our butts until we do it. I can't stop, because I know, like, the change is within us. We just have to realize it in more ways than one. But I love y'all. And I'm done preaching. Let's get it. I hope you guys are being active. I love you guys. Be safe. Drink some water. Eat something green that's not, fried, dyed, and laid to the side. And I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Bye.